SA here, resuming my quest to defeat WumpaLewis's times on Crash Team Racing, and today we are back on one of the most straightforward levels in any Crash game ever. It's Coco Park, which is basically just a completely over-glorified circle. I can't see this one taking too long, but I might be wrong. Maybe I will underestimate the simplicity of this track. But in the words of Jeffrey Rush,
but I doubt it.
Had a fantastic trick with my old man, so that's why I've been absent for 2 weeks in case you missed my last video, which was Sewer Speedway now, and it feels like a lifetime ago, even though it's only been 2 weeks. Especially when Crash Bandicoot has been practically my life for this past year. Probably a great thing. We've had our ups and downs, haven't we, with the content. We've had the great joy of playing levels such as Crash and Burn, the lab, and then we've had the lows of playing levels like that sinking feeling, Smokey and the Bandicoot, Stormy Ascent, yada yada yada. And I will reiterate, I've said it already, but I'll say it again, there will be a bonus episode at the end of this series, beating Lewis's times with a turn character as well. What's that? 1:31:48. Alright, well, not quite enough to defeat Lewis and Oxide, but we've got to get through Trophy now anyway. And fortunately, we get to see our own ghost as well, so we can see perhaps some examples of where we can improve our time a little bit. There we go, we're already slightly ahead. That's what we like to see, early improvements. Now, I used to go all the way to the other side there to get the other turbo pad, but if I recall correctly from the documentary I watched, getting that turbo pad is unnecessary as long as you can keep Sacred Fire, since turbo pads, I think, just notch you up to the next fire level. So if you're already seeing the maximum sort of like flame exhaust coming out, you're already doing as well as you can do for this level. The only exception, of course, is being the levels that have blue fire, which, well, it's blue fire in Nitro Fueled. In this one, I think it's called Ultra Sacred Fire. We are doing much better this time. And again, because we still have large flames, we don't need to hit the turbo pad there. That would just be a bonus. It's only if we see ourselves slip down a gear into small flames that we have a little bit of a problem and have to get a turbo pad all over again. Oh, we're way ahead of ourselves. Alright, well, we already beat Lewis. Okay. 1:27:17. There we go. We didn't even get to the actual Oxide stage yet, but we already beat him. Then again, after all, because I am playing as a speed character, it's not really that much of a surprise that I beat Lewis relatively quickly on this one. I'd have been surprised if it had took me too long because, you know, speed class versus turn class on a level where there's only 4 turns in the entire map. That would be a bit of a shocker if it took me too long. But we're going to beat Oxide as well anyway, just so that I can add that to my achievements list. I don't really care too much if I beat my own time on this level. It's not a particularly interesting level to do on loop. I know there's a couple of strats to get a really fantastic time where you have to bypass certain sections of the geometry. But we don't need to do that because that's not the goal, luckily. That one bad turn we did on lap 1 is what's put us incredibly far away from our previous best. It's actually pretty hilarious how far away we are. We are long out of road to do anything about it as well, sadly. Bit of a recovery there. We didn't end up that far away. You know what? We've already beat Lewis, but let's try and improve our Coco Park time just a little bit. We'll try and improve our Coco Park time just a single time. Let's get sub 127. That'll do us. So last time I made a little bit of a mistake with the taking of that turn. I think I got it better that time around. Well, evidently, because I was ahead, I've somehow lost it. That was a good turn. I'm pretty sure, like, the best of the best, they go up literally all the way to the hillside at that section. Dominating Oxide here. It's funny, actually, just coming back and playing this, it just makes me think, wow, how did I have so much trouble with Oxide as a kid? He's not even that difficult, really. Or he's not been difficult on the levels we've done so far. I think Sewer Speedway, he was kind of decent. Crash Cove, he was okay. But overall, he's not really been that challenging to defeat. There we go, 126.37. That didn't take long at all. Okay, well, short episode to return, but that's the welcome gift that we all deserve. Thank you so much for tuning in, you legend. Thank you so much for tuning in, and see you on the next video, which I believe is going to be Tiger Temple. See you then.
This was one of the ones I tried back then. I don't know if I did it. Is there a shortcut in this one? It doesn't look like it. But you can cut the grass though, I'll do that. Is that a long cut or a shortcut? I don't know. Probably a fucking long cut by the looks of it. This is pretty good though. He doesn't do that. Not on the third lap, please. Oh, that's how you do it properly. I actually got a boost off of that, or a bounce at least. And this is looking like another one attempt track. Too easy. Man, maybe these were not as challenging as I thought. I mean, like, we're not even at the technical tracks yet. That was just Coco Park.